couple of days because they don't want to give up conspiracy theories and nonsense.
Melania gripped by terrible images of starving children in Gaza as Trump softens his stance. President Donald Trump didn't dispute that First Lady Melania Trump may have played a role softening his views on assisting starving civilians in Gaza. On board Air Force One Tuesday, a reporter pointed out how Trump recently credited Melania with opening his eyes to Russian President Vladimir Putin's continuous bombing of Ukraine, although he always had very pleasant conversations with Putin.
Lie. There is no.
And people are stealing the food. They're stealing.
Scotland said
Trump revealed that the First Lady would push back during their private conversations at night, pointing out that he keeps bombing more Ukrainian cities. Trump has since struck a harsher tone with Putin, giving him a quickly approaching ultimatum on striking a peace deal. It now appears the First Lady's influence over her husband may have prompted his evolution on another major world crisis, the humanitarian situation in Gaza. She thinks it's terrible, Trump replied. She sees the same pictures that you see.
At the time, who I know, a couple of days because they don't want to give up conspiracy theories and nonsense.
And that we all see, and I think everybody, unless they're pretty cold-hearted or, worse than that, nuts. There's nothing you can say other than it's terrible, the president continued. When you see the kids, and those are kids, whether they talk about starvation or not, those are kids that are starving. They are starving. The president's admission that there's real starvation in Gaza presents a break from his longtime ally, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who has denied that Israel is waging a starvation campaign against Palestinian civilians.
People are stealing the food. They're stealing.
Scotland said the United States had provided Hamas militants rampage through southern Israel in October.
Photographs and accounts from aid workers prove otherwise. You see the mothers, they love them so much, Trump continued. There's just nothing they seem to be able to do. They gotta get them food and we're going to get them food. Trump, however, seemed resistant to following France and the United Kingdom's lead by threatening Israel with recognizing a Palestinian state if aid doesn't start flowing into Gaza. Last week, French President Emmanuel Macron announced that France would recognize a Palestinian state in September in a move that received immediate criticism from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
Donald Trump said on Monday,
Mr. President, when you were in the Middle East, you talked about
talks aimed at an exchange of hostages for Palestinians.
Netanyahu said that move rewards terror, as Hamas, responsible for the October 7, 2023 terror attacks that started the war, hasn't been fully removed from power in Gaza. Trump met with British Prime Minister Keir Starmer Monday at his golf courses in Scotland where they sat side by side and discussed the humanitarian crisis. That's what we can say. Don't forget to support our channel by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. We thank you all for your support.
Southern Israel in October.
We rebuff to our border. They can sit. Very effective with that. You've done that before.